Okay, guys. So today we are going to do Act 3, Scene 3, Merchant of Venice, of course, class 10. और हम लोग ये जो क्वेश्चन करेंगे, ये हम लोग की जो आज रीडिंग होगी, that will be specifically for MCQ questions. I have seen one or two question papers in the school. The MCQs are coming really tricky, and it is becoming very difficult for the students to answer them. So what we are going to do today, जैसे मैंने तुम लोग को लास्ट क्लास में भी बोला, वी आर गोइंग टू डू इंटेंसिव स्टडीज, नॉट सब्सटैंशियल बट इंटेंसिव, एकदम इंटेंसिव. वी आर गोइंग टू हंट ईच एंड एवरी लाइन डाउन. ओके, हम लोग ऐसा एक भी क्वेश्चन नहीं छोड़ेंगे जो कि एग्जाम में आए और हम लोग आंसर नहीं कर पाए. ओके, तो वी आर गोइंग टू गो रियल इंटेंसिव. तो ये एक्ट 3 सीन 3 इज अ रिलेटिवली अ स्मॉलर सीन, बट आई थिंक इट्स गोइंग टू टेक लॉट ऑफ टाइम. ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट नाउ. और हम लोग इसका पूरा इंटेंसिव स्टडी करेंगे. आप लोग अपना पेंसिल कॉपी लेकर बैठ जाइए. आई होप एवरीबॉडी इज रेडी विद दैट.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
And Anurup, I think I left kar gaya because of the network issue. A lot of people are having network issue. I don't know, but we are going to continue with the class. Okay, so let's start. पहला क्वेश्चन यहाँ पर ये है, Shylock बोल रहा है, Jailor, look to him, tell not me of mercy. Okay, first line, Jailor, ठीक है, look to him. Shylock is telling to the jailer, look to him, tell not me of mercy. ठीक है. So question number 1 लिखो प्रत्यक्ष. Nobody else is there today. We are going to do, no problem. Everybody is having, a lot of people are having exams, so they are busy with that. Sir. But we are going to continue this class. Okay, we are not going to call the class off. So पहला question लिखो, tell not me of mercy. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? लिखो question. What does jailer ask? What does Shylock लिखो, jailer. What does Shylock ask jailer to do? What does Shylock ask jailer to do? Okay, पहला क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे आ सकता है, what does Shylock ask jailer to do? तो यहाँ पे Shylock is asking jailer to tell Antonio that he doesn't ask for mercy. Understood? Shylock is telling jailer that he tells Antonio that he doesn't ask for mercy from Shylock. Okay, understood, Pratyaksh?
Yes, sir.
Fair enough. Okay, this is the fool that lent out money gratis. This is the fool that lent out money gratis. Like the question number 2, what do you mean by the word gratis? What do you
he
mean
gave it out
by the word? First write down the question. We are going to make MCQ from this. Okay, what do you mean by the word gratis? क्या मतलब होता है?
free of interest.
Interest free. Yes. So इसका लिख लो, what does the word gratis mean? Gratis means interest free या free of interest. ठीक है, interest free. So you should know this word. What do you mean by the word gratis? It means interest free. ठीक है. So jailer again he is saying look to him. ठीक है, jailer look to him. So look to him again here, it means that he should not ask for mercy from Shylock. Understood?
No.
What? You didn't understand?
एक और बार ये पार्ट रिपीट करेंगे, थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूज
Yes, jailer look to him. माने jailer look to him का मतलब यहाँ पे हो रहा है, he is trying to tell him कि tell not me of mercy. Tell not me of mercy का मतलब क्या हो गया? He is trying to tell jailer कि please tell Antonio that he doesn't chase me and he doesn't come to me asking for mercy because I am not going to render him any mercy. Understood? I am not going to give him. So please tell him not to follow me. Okay?
Okay.
Here. So you can have two questions from
Yes.
here. The first question can be that what does Shylock ask jailer to do? Okay. So Shylock asked jailer not to tell Antonio that he should not chase him asking for mercy. Okay. That part is done. And the second question which can come from here is, what do you mean by the word gratis? Okay. So gratis basically means free of interest.
Free of interest.
Okay. So Antonio is saying, hear me yet, good Shylock. Antonio is saying, give me another chance to be heard. Okay. He's telling Shylock, please hear me for one time, for goodness sake. For one time's sake, please hear me. I want to tell you something. I want to ask something from you. So please hear me out. Okay. So we can't have any question from these lines. Hear me yet, good Shylock doesn't make any good MCQs from here. So we'll move on. Shylock, I will have my bond. Okay, Shylock is telling categorically that he is not going to listen to him. He is going to have his bond. Speak not against my bond. He clearly is saying you should not come and beg for any forgiveness from my end, because I am going to have my bond. To speak not against my bond.
He wants the
I have sworn
flesh.
an oath. I have sworn an oath. Okay. Look at a question which can come.
Okay.
What reason does Shylock give to Antonio for not forfeiting his bond? What reason does Shylock give? What one reason? Okay, what one reason does Shylock give to Antonio for not forfeiting his bond? So what will be the answer? That he has
because
sworn
he's taken an oath.
Yes, he has sworn an oath. Okay, he has sworn an oath. Okay. I just want to actually make everybody aware that this time MCQs, they can be very dangerous. Okay. When you don't take these exams to be very easy, you think like it's MCQ, we can handle it. It's going to be very difficult because the teachers also don't know that what kind of MCQs are going to set. They are going to set. Okay. So this exam is going to be very tricky. So you have to actually do very intensive studies. You have to go through each and every line, and that is what we are trying to do. We already have a video. We have already put up a video for you people. It's already there. But we are going to do it again line by line, because I have seen in one of the papers, I was absolutely shocked because one of my topper girl, she actually got one question wrong. You know, Pratyek, Priya got one question wrong.
Yeah.
And she was very upset about it. So even I was very upset about it because we got one answer wrong. So I don't want to take any chances. So we are going to go absolutely intensive. Okay. So I have sworn an oath that I will have my bond. Okay. Okay, Pratyek, can we move forward? Can you share another page?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. Fine. Thou called me a dog before thou had a cause. What does this phrase means? Before thou had a cause. What does it mean?
Antonio had not asked for a pound of flesh back then, so he just
before thou had a cause. Before thou had a cause. What does this
without any
mean?
reason?
Without any prior reason. Okay, without.
So should I write this as well as a question?
Yes, yes, you should write everything. You write with me. Without any prior reason. Or you can write without any fault of Shylock.
Okay.
Mane, you actually abused me for no reason whatsoever. Okay. For no reason whatsoever. But since I am a dog, beware my fangs. Now, what does fangs mean here?
So fangs mean the sharp canines of the dog.
Yes. What does fangs mean? Sharp teeth of dogs. Okay. You can write canines also. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The Shylock is absolutely confident that the Duke shall grant me justice. Shylock here says that I am sure the Duke shall grant me justice. Actually, he's not very sure, but he actually assumes it, that the Duke shall grant me justice. I do wonder. Okay, I do wonder. Why does Shylock says that he wonders whether Duke will grant him justice? Write down this question. Why does Shylock says he wonders whether Duke will grant him justice? Okay. Why does Shylock says he wonders? So what is the answer for that, Pratyaksh? Why does Shylock says he wonders?
So Shylock says he wonders because he's not completely sure. The Duke does not want Shylock to be killed by, Antonio to be killed by Shylock.
Antonio to be killed by Shylock. Okay, that means they are little biased. Can you say that?
Yeah, for Christians.
Yeah, they are biased for Christians, and also that because Antonio is a rich person, he's a well-known person. Okay, he's an honorable person of Venice. He's a businessman, a rich businessman. He's a gentleman. He's a nobleman, and above all that, he's a Christian. Okay, so they do have a bias status for them. Okay,
Opinion.
so
Yes.
that is why actually Shylock is not very sure that whether the Duke is going to grant him justice. Okay, so this is becomes a very important line here. The Duke shall grant me justice, I do wonder. Okay, so this becomes a very, very important line here. I do wonder. Okay, so you people, everybody who is watching this video right now, please mark it. Okay, I do wonder is a very important line here. Thou naughty jailer, that thou art so fond to come abroad with him at his request. Okay, thou naughty jailer, thou art so fond to come abroad with him at this request. Okay, what does this mean now?
The jailer has gotten him out of the jail, so this is abroad for Antonio, which is basically out of the jail.
One second now, wait.
Yes.
Okay, thou naughty jailer, that thou art so fond to come abroad with him at his request. Okay, now write another question. Why does Shylock scold? Why does Shylock scold the jailer? Why does Shylock scold the jailer? It is actually a little like they are spelling Jailor with the G. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a little difference in pronunciation. Most of the people, even I used to like pronounce it like a Gaoler, but it's not like that. It is Shakespearean, so they are actually pronouncing it as a Jailor. Okay, there is a way of accent is there. So there is maybe a spelling mistake by Shakespeare also. I don't know. Okay, so but they used to pronounce Jailor by that. Okay, so there is a little thing. So whatever.
Okay.
Why does Shylock scolds the jailer? Okay, so why does he scold him?
Because he's freed Antonio temporarily. He's taken Antonio out of the jail.
Because he's loitering around with Antonio. Because he is loitering around with Antonio. You can also add outside the premises. Okay.
Yeah.
Outside the premises of the prison. Outside the premises of the prison. Okay. I am just trying to give you all these answers, but I am going to make MCQs about it. Okay. I'll give you the choices also. So
Okay.
I will make the MCQ and I'll post it. Okay. So don't worry.
Yes.
All my students will have it. Don't worry. I'm going to do it in the evening today and I'm going to post it. Okay. Antonio. Antonio again he's trying to pray and he's saying, I pray thee, hear me speak. Okay, he's again, Antonio is trying to tell Shylock, yeah, listen to me, I want to talk to you, I want to tell you something. I pray thee, hear me speak. But Shylock doesn't want to hear anything. Shylock is saying, straight away saying, I will have my bond. Okay, straight away saying, I will have my bond. I will not hear thee speak. I will not listen to you. I won't allow you to speak. Okay, I will have my bond and therefore speak no more. That's the bottom line.
Shylock is right also.
Excuse me. Tell me.
I feel Shylock is right partially.
Yeah, he has his own rights and he will stand for his rights. If he doesn't want to do it, nobody can force him. Okay, and actually he told Antonio that, look, I mean, before you sign the bond, you should be a little careful. Now, that is what you did. That is not his mistake. You signed the bond, isn't it? You took the money. Okay, so the mistake is yours, not his. But he is being a little cruel. That is also true. Anyways, let's move further. He clearly says, I will have my bond and therefore speak no more. Okay, so he doesn't want to listen to Antonio at all. He's saying, I will not be made a soft and dull-eyed fool. Okay, I will not be made a soft and dull-eyed fool. The dull-eyed here means stupid. Okay, yes. What does dull-eyed here stands for? Right, what does dull-eyed here stands for? Answer, it means stupid. Okay, so Shylock is basically trying to say that I'm not going to act as a stupid guy. Okay, and even if you like fall in on my feet and in my feet and he's going to beg, you're going to pray, I am not going to forfeit my bond. Okay, yes. And that is the bottom line. I'm not going to do it. to shake the head, relent and sigh and yield to a Christian intercessor. Okay. So he's saying, I'm not a fool. I am a Jew who will definitely not be moved by a Christian at least. I mean, I can be moved by anybody else, but definitely not by a Christian. Okay. So here,
Yes.
this lines actually tries to tell that Shylock, who is actually representing the Jews, they actually hate the Christians. Okay. And it's vice versa. Okay. And it's vice versa. Even the Christians hate the Jews, and the Jews, they hate the Christians. Okay. So there is no love lost here. It's absolutely clear. The Shylock is clearly saying that I will definitely not relent, I will not sigh, and I will not yield to any Christian intercessor. He is not saying I will not yield to you, Antonio. Okay, he is making a general remark. He's saying if there is any Christian intercessor who's going to beg in front of me, I am not going to yield. Okay, so here these lines clearly prove that Shylock, he doesn't like the Christians. Okay, understood? So if there is any
Yes,
question
sir.
which is asked that how can you prove, okay, which phrase, right? Which phrase in the play, yeah, which phrase in the act, which phrase in the act demonstrates the hatred, of Shylock for the Christians. Okay, which phrase in the act demonstrate the hatred of Shylock for the Christians? Okay. So what will be the phrase? Yield to
I will
Christian
not.
intercessors. And yield to Christian intercessors. Okay, so this is the phrase, and yield to Christian intercessor. You remember, Pratyaksh, we have already done this act once before. Okay, but
Yes,
we
sir.
have not gone so intensely, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
we are actually taking each and every line to ICU right now. We are dissecting each and every line because we
Yeah.
don't want
In
our
2-3
students.
paragraphs, we've written like 9 questions already.
Yeah, no, we have written 8, I guess, not 9. Is it 9 or 8?
Oh,
Yeah, 9. I have written 5 twice. Okay, it's 9 now. So you were saying, sir, today we are going to do act 3, scene 3 is a small scene, huh? Okay. Now, Shylock actually exit from here. Okay, he takes the exit. Okay, he's gone. So Shylock is gone now, and the two persons who are left here is Salarino and Antonio. Okay. So Salarino is saying it is the most impenetrable cur that ever kept with men. Okay. So what does the word impenetrable means here?
Ununderstandable in this case.
Impenetrable means the one who cannot be
Understood. Cannot be
not
understood.
understood, who cannot be melted, okay, who cannot be plead to, okay, who cannot be
Who has no mercy.
who has no mercy. Impenetrable means have no mercy. He has no emotions. Okay, no prayer can pass through his soul. So impenetrable. Okay. They have given this line hard-hearted. Okay, I can see the meanings also given there. Hard-hearted. Okay,
Yes.
so impenetrable here means that a person to whom no prayers can move. Okay, here impenetrable means a person to whom no prayer can move. Right. Impenetrable, meaning of word impenetrable. Meaning of the word impenetrable. Answer: a person whom no prayers can move. You can also write hard-hearted. Okay. And
Yes.
obviously, all of you know the meaning of the word cur. I'm sure you people have used it on many of your friends now. So what does the word cur means?
Dog.
It is absolutely used in our Hindi movie. Dharmender, like, you know, the actor, Mr. Dharmender, has actually made a what do you say, patent of it. Car, kutte. So impenetrable cur that ever kept with men. Okay, so we are not going to write that meaning of cur. Okay. Next, Antonio, let him alone. Let him alone here means forget him.
Let
Yeah,
the dog go.
yeah, let him go. Yeah, we have done a lot of requests, and now I'm sick and tired of it. So let him alone. I will follow him no more with bootless prayers. Okay, bootless prayers. What does the phrase bootless prayers means?
Worthless, useless.
Worthless, useless. I mean, it's not going to yield any prayers. It's useless to go. So useless is the better word. So what does the phrase bootless prayer means? So answer will be useless. Okay. He seeks my life, and his reason well I know. I have often delivered from his four features men that have at times made moan to me. Okay. So Antonio is saying, I know the reason why Shylock is so angry with him, or why Shylock is so envious of him. So the question is, what reason does Antonio gives? What reason does Antonio gives for the hatred of Shylock for him? What reason does Antonio give for the hatred of Shylock for him? So what will be the answer? Not is a Christian, no. So this is the Christian can be the reason, but this is not the reason what Antonio has given. Okay, so these can be confusing MCQs. Okay, many students will write, see here, according to this paragraph, Antonio is saying, I know well his reason well I know. I have often delivered from his four features, many that have times made moan to me. Okay, so here Antonio is giving his own reason. Okay, in the MCQs, there will be an option which will be given to you, and the option will be like that he's a Christian. Okay, what reason? The reason can be that he's a Christian, but that will be wrong because according to this act and this paragraph, the reason given by Antonio is that he has delivered people from his four features. Okay, he have helped people out of the penalties. Yeah, you can say he have helped people with the penalties. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
I have often delivered from his four features. Okay, so this is the reason he has often delivered people from his four features. This will be the reason. Okay, he has often delivered means saved. Okay, he has often delivered people from his four features. Okay. Many that have at times made moan to me. What does it mean? Moan to me?
They've come crying to him to help. They've asked for help.
Request. Okay, moan here means request. Okay, moan to me means
Request.
they appealed to me or they requested me. Okay. Yeah, emotional request you can say. Emotional request to me. Okay. Emotional request. Okay, or you can say deep felt request. And you can say appealed. Appealed is also a nice word here. Appealed to me. Okay, moan to me or appeal to me. Okay. So many people who have actually come to Antonio asking for help against Shylock, that Shylock is trying to extract penalties from us because we are going to forfeit his bond. So many of times Antonio has helped them, and he has helped them with money. Okay. Apparently, what Antonio has done is that whenever a person he fails to pay the money to Shylock, I think Antonio lends them money. Okay, and on a sometimes interest free, sometimes on a low rate of interest. Okay, so this way actually Shylock has incurred a lot of losses. Understood? For example, if
Yes,
I
sir.
owe somebody 5,000 rupees and I have taken 10% interest, and if that person fails to pay the money on time, so obviously Shylock will say take some penalties. But that person often goes to Antonio, and Antonio lends them 5,000 rupees, most of the time free of interest, or sometimes at a very low rate of interest. So this actually hampers the business of Shylock. Understood? And that is why Shylock is
Yes, sir.
not very happy with Antonio. One of the reasons. Okay. And this is clearly, actually, this reason is clearly given in your book. Okay. That is the question which actually I faulted. We flaunted. One question I said now that topper girl, he actually got it wrong was this one question. That why does Shylock want Antonio to be thrown out of Venice, or he should be eliminated from Venice? The reason is Antonio has several times hampered his gains. Okay. There's a lot of times that because of Antonio, Shylock is not able to earn handsome money. Okay. That is why he hates Antonio. Okay. So the reason, again, I'm telling you, you people will get it wrong. Most of you people will get it wrong if you don't go for intensive studies. If the question is asked, why do you think Shylock hates Antonio? Most of you will be an answer that because he's a Christian. Okay. That is a apparent, that is not an apparent reason. Here, Antonio clearly mentions that I know the reason. His reason, this is the reason which Antonio gives. Okay. So the reason which Antonio gives is that he has often delivered from his four features, many that have times had mourned to me. Therefore, he hates me. Okay. So you can see Pratyaksh, now this is becoming so critical, na? This has become such a critical line.
Yeah.
Isn't it? We have actually taken it lightly, and because we were giving generalized answer, but in MCQs, it is we have to give absolutely precise answer. So again, I'm saying that is why we are going to do all these chapters very intensely. Okay, intensive farming हम लोग करेंगे, ठीक है? Not subsistence farming, intensive farming हम लोग करेंगे इसका. Okay.
Yes,
Chalo,
sir.
let's move forward with this now. Salary, no. I am sure the Duke will never grant this forfeiture to hold. Okay. Salarino is saying that Duke is actually not going to grant this forfeiture. Okay. The right question. Why does Salarino think? Now, this is a very tricky question. Why does Salarino think that the Duke will not grant forfeiture to hold? Now, there can be a lot of MCQs and it's going to be very difficult answer. Okay. Why does Salarino think that the Duke will not grant his forfeiture?
So because he's a Christian, they both are Christians, so there's going to be bias. And also, Shylock is being cruel at this point, so the Duke's going
Shylock
to
is
be
being
cruel at this point.
cruel at this time. Okay. We don't have exact answer to this. Okay. Because apparently we don't know what is going in his Salarino mind. But maybe because, Antonio is a gentleman. He's a nobleman. Okay. He's also a Christian. And maybe because Shylock is not a very good or very well-renowned character in Venice. Most of the people, they don't like Shylock. Okay. And that can be because he's a Jew. Okay. So we don't know the exact answer for this. This is only a apprehension. Salarino thinks like that. Okay. So I don't know what kind of MCQ is going. MCQ, if it comes, it's going to be very difficult. I'm going to make 4 choices. I'll give you 4 choices today only, maybe by evening today. Then you people can work out any of the answers. Okay. Antonio,
Yes.
the Duke cannot deny the course of law. Okay. The Duke, right? The next a very important question. What are the reasons? What are the reasons given by Antonio? What are the reasons given? What are the reasons given by Antonio that the Duke cannot? What are the reasons? The Duke cannot deny the course of law. Okay. There are reasons why the Duke cannot do it, and what are the reasons we are going to see. Okay. Okay. Mr. Pratyaksh, can you share it again?
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry. So I've changed the page.